What do you know? We were wrong, and it's not bands. I told you not to get too hyped. The trailer for The Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator game pack dropped just a bit ago, and the new DLC is coming June 1st. This seems like a pack that might take advantage of one of the game's biggest strengths and one of its most active type of player, building and decorating. But I also see some other concepts coming out in this pack that have me interested, so let's look at what we know. Once you've started your sim in this career, building up a reputation is key to getting good jobs. You can also get jobs directly from client referrals, but doing things like blogging on the web will help attract new clients. This is possibly a use of that follower system from Charisma that does literally nothing. Here's a key interesting point. You're going to be more successful at this if you learn about your clients. They'll tell you what they want, but it may be helpful to know more about their favorite colors and the types of objects that they love and hate. This grows a bit more complex if you're working for a couple because the opinion of both will apparently matter. A new interface will show you what you learned and any suggestions you made that they like or hate to give you some guidance on completing the design. You may even take photos for before and after that help you in some way. Evidently, you might walk into some poorly decorated and not planned out areas like this. So once you're ready to decorate, you're going to go into a specially modified form of build mode where you have a limited amount of money to spend once you are on the lot and have talked to the clients to figure out what they want. You're renovating on a budget, so it's good to sell off items you won't need in the final build for that particular room. This will help you to have a bit more money to spend. No matter how weird the request, you need to fulfill it. I don't know if this means they set up things kind of randomly, like Sims wanting a swimming pool in their living room or a desk in their bathroom, but it is surely going to make some of the townies' houses more interesting and make some nice memes. People were talking about how there aren't too many houses in the base game, and two things came up. One, you might not just be renovating homes. Another thing is that you may go back to a home to do more renovation because jobs may be based on rooms. So this is going to greatly expand the possible job locations even with just the base game. On the big reveal, you'll probably get some kind of rating and reaction from the Sims. If they like your work, you are going to be more likely to get referrals and a boost to your reputation as a designer. This isn't entirely speculation, it's pretty much spelled out for us. Completing jobs and doing well and building out your base of clients and your Sims online presence will help get better jobs. I have no doubt this can tie in perfectly with the Get Famous Celebrity system. It'll probably be helpful to have a few reward traits that help you get to know Sims faster too. Let's be honest, appeasing the people upset with the current gameplay would be a big challenge for Sims 4's developers, but sometimes they have ideas that make use of the game's strengths. This pack is interesting. I think it could be a very fun concept for people who enjoy building and decorating, something that could actually get them to play the actual game and take advantage of multiple systems like relationships. It's a good time to say that I feel the same way about real estate. This system is so needed both for builders and players who like to accumulate a lot of wealth, like me. You could do this interior designer thing or some other career and gradually gobble up real estate, bringing in new properties that give you passive income and let you gradually buy up the whole town, just as a fun end game goal. Yeah, other Sims games had properties like the science lab you couldn't upgrade, but if there were a standard, like for instance that a high-class property have so many bathrooms, a total value for the lot, and enough living space within a particular lot size, it'd give builders a path to play the game and stay inside the rules without cheating, while enjoying the process of making money and growing more influential in town. Interior design and real estate could even play off each other nicely if you needed to create a home with certain specifications for a couple and have them like it. With the game over 6 years old, perhaps the best way forward for Maxis is to play on the game's strengths while slowly incorporating ideas from those of us who feel that the gameplay itself is weak. This would still be important because if you get the builders and storytellers playing a bit more, they're going to be reminded those issues exist. However, I'm a believer in gradual change, and a long-term project to do this would be in both Max's and players' best interests. I truly believe plenty of you like the fact that I don't push videos to a maximum length just because YouTube wants me to. For that reason, it's very helpful if you share my work or contribute to my efforts by joining me on Patreon. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to covering more detailed news about the new game pack.